Daniel Dubois has recently responded to a wave of criticism regarding his bold decision to confront Alexander Usyk immediately following Usyk's victory over Tyson Fury. This confrontation took place after Dubois successfully defended his IBF title against Anthony Joshua in a stunning knockout performance last September. Dubois, often referred to as DDD, has carved out a significant place for himself in the heavyweight boxing division. His victory over Joshua not only solidified his status as a champion, but also showcased his potential as a significant contender in the heavyweight landscape. After this win, Dubois positioned himself prominently within the boxing community, demonstrating both his skill and determination to be part of the championship conversation. Fast forward to last month, Dubois was present ringside in Riyadh for the highly anticipated rematch between Usyk and Fury. The fight was framed as a monumental clash in the heavyweight division, with Usyk defending all of his heavyweight titles against the formidable Fury, known as the Gypsy King. As the fight unfolded, it became clear that Usyk's strategy and skill would prevail. He ultimately secured a unanimous decision victory, successfully retaining his titles and further establishing his dominance in the division. In a moment that surprised many, just moments after the judge's decision was announced, Dubois made the audacious move to storm into the ring. This spontaneous act was not merely a gesture of celebration. Dubois had a clear intention to call out Usyk for a fight. The confrontation was marked by an intense exchange where both boxers verbally agreed to meet in an undisputed title clash. This moment was dramatic and electrifying, adding an unexpected twist to the post-fight atmosphere. However, Dubois' actions did not come without controversy. Many critics voiced their opinions, suggesting that his entrance into the ring overshadowed Usyk's moment of triumph. They argued that Dubois' approach detracted from the celebration of Usyk's hard-fought victory, and that it was inappropriate to interrupt such a significant moment in boxing history. For some, it appeared as though Dubois was seeking to steal the spotlight from Usyk rather than respecting the champion's achievement. The backlash against Dubois was indicative of the passion and emotions that run deep in the boxing community. Fans and analysts alike debated whether Dubois had crossed the line by interrupting the post-fight proceedings. Some viewed his actions as a desperate bid for attention, while others saw it as a bold statement of intent from a fighter eager to assert his place in the heavyweight hierarchy. In response to the criticism, Dubois defended his actions, emphasizing his commitment to the sport and his ambition to become a unified champion. He stated that his intentions were not to disrespect Usyk, but rather to express his desire to compete against the best in the division. Dubois articulated that such confrontations are part of the boxing culture, where fighters often call each other out following significant matches to build anticipation for future bouts. Dubois also pointed out that in the world of professional boxing, seizing opportunities is crucial. With Usyk having just defended his titles, Dubois saw a prime chance to insert himself into the conversation for an undisputed title fight. For him, the confrontation was a calculated move to elevate his status and make it clear that he is ready and willing to take on the best fighters in the division. The heavyweight division holds a unique place in boxing history, often capturing the imagination of fans worldwide. Titles in this category represent not only individual achievements but also national pride and legacy. Dubois' aspirations to challenge Usyk for the undisputed title highlight the competitive nature of this weight class and the rich history that accompanies it. An undisputed title clash would not only be a major event in boxing, but would also have significant implications for the careers of both fighters. For Usyk, defending his titles against a formidable opponent like Dubois would solidify his legacy. For Dubois, a chance to fight for the undisputed title represents the pinnacle of achievement in his professional career. Dubois' confrontation with Usyk also reflects the broader context of rivalries in boxing. The sport thrives on the narratives created by fighters who challenge one another, engaging in verbal exchanges that build excitement for future matches. This culture of rivalry often leads to increased interest in bouts, drawing in fans who are eager to witness the culmination of these heated exchanges in the ring. The dynamics between fighters can significantly impact their careers and the overall landscape of the sport. Dubois' willingness to step into the ring and confront Usyk may well be a strategic move to foster a rivalry that could lead to a high-stakes match in the future. Promoters and fans tend to rally around these narratives, adding layers of anticipation and engagement that enhance the boxing experience. As Dubois navigates the aftermath of this confrontation, he must focus on his training and preparation for a potential showdown with Usyk. The heavyweight division is notoriously competitive, with numerous fighters vying for top positions. To solidify his claim as a contender for the undisputed title, Dubois will need to continue improving his skills and staying in peak physical condition. His training camps will likely involve refining his techniques, studying Usyk's fighting style, and strategizing for a potential matchup. Dubois will also need to maintain his mental focus, as the pressures of the heavyweight division can be intense. The scrutiny from fans and media can weigh heavily on a fighter, making it essential for Dubois to remain steadfast in his goals and ambitions. From the fans' perspective, Dubois' actions have sparked a lively debate about respect and sportsmanship in boxing. While some fans support Dubois' boldness and see it as a necessary part of the sport, others feel that he should have waited for a more appropriate moment to express his intentions. The differing opinions underscore the passion that boxing evokes among its followers. Fans play a crucial role in the sport, and their reactions can influence the trajectory of a fighter's career. A fighter's popularity often hinges on their ability to connect with fans, both inside and outside the ring. Dubois' recent actions may have polarized opinions, but they have undoubtedly kept him in the conversation, which is essential for maintaining relevance in the highly competitive heavyweight division. As fans eagerly await the developments in this saga, Dubois' career trajectory remains a compelling story, one that illustrates the dynamic and ever-changing landscape of professional boxing. With determination, skill, and a clear vision of his goals, Daniel Dubois is poised to make a significant impact in the heavyweight division, and the boxing world will be watching closely as the situation unfolds. In boxing, timing is crucial not only in terms of punches thrown in the ring, but also regarding promotional opportunities and career decisions. Dubois' decision to confront Usyk right after the latter's victory was a calculated gamble. By seizing the moment, Dubois sought to capitalize on the excitement generated by Usyk's win, thrusting himself into the limelight and making a case for why he should be next in line for a title shot. Timing can make or break a fighter's career. History is filled with examples of fighters who missed opportunities by failing to act decisively. For instance, some contenders have waited too long to challenge champions, only to see their window of opportunity close as they age or as the champion moves on to other challengers. Dubois' aggressive approach reflects an understanding of the importance of seizing these fleeting moments in the sport. The media plays a pivotal role in shaping public perception and generating interest in boxing matches. Dubois' confrontation with Usyk, occurring in such a dramatic fashion, provided ample fodder for sports media coverage. Headlines were generated, and discussions erupted across various platforms, keeping both fighters relevant in the minds of fans and promoters alike. In today's digital age, social media amplifies these moments, allowing fighters to connect with fans and promote their brand. Dubois' actions, while controversial, provided him an opportunity to engage with fans and create a narrative around his ambitions. Promoters are keenly aware of how to leverage these moments to build anticipation for future bouts, making Dubois' boldness a potential asset in terms of marketability. Usyk's reaction to Dubois' challenge is also a point of interest. As a seasoned champion, Usyk understands the nature of the sport, including the rivalries and challenges that come with being a title holder. His response to Dubois could set the tone for their potential matchup. A respectful acknowledgement could foster a more competitive narrative, while a dismissive attitude might indicate a desire to focus solely on other challengers. Usyk's status as a champion also places him in a position where he must carefully choose his next opponent. The heavyweight division is filled with high-stakes bouts, and a fight against Dubois would not only be a title defense, but also a chance to face a rising contender. How Usyk navigates this situation will be significant, as it could either bolster his legacy or create new challenges within the division. Boxing is as much a mental game as it is a physical one. The psychological aspects of confrontations like Dubois with Usyk cannot be underestimated. Both fighters will enter any potential matchup with not only their physical skills, but also their mental strategies in play. Dubois' boldness in calling out Usyk may serve to unsettle the champion, while Usyk's composure could serve as a psychological advantage. The mental preparation leading up to a fight is crucial for both fighters. Dubois must prepare himself not only to face Usyk's technical skills and experience, but also the psychological warfare that often accompanies high-stakes boxing matches. This involves studying Usyk's previous fights, understanding his tendencies, and formulating a strategy that can exploit any perceived weaknesses. The heavyweight division is characterized by its unpredictability and the presence of multiple formidable contenders. Dubois' confrontation with Usyk is not occurring in a vacuum. It is part of a larger narrative involving other boxers such as Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and Deontay Wilder. These fighters each have their own ambitions, rivalries, and fan bases, which makes the landscape increasingly competitive. For Dubois, establishing himself as a legitimate contender means navigating this complex web of rivalries and opportunities. Each fighter's success or failure can influence the trajectory of another's career. Dubois must not only focus on Usyk, but also keep an eye on potential matchups with other top contenders that could arise. Looking ahead, Dubois has a significant journey to undertake if he aims to secure a title shot against Usyk. This will likely involve enhancing his skill set, maintaining peak physical condition, and building a strong team around him. His training camps must be meticulously planned, focusing on refining techniques that can counter Usyk's boxing style. Additionally, Dubois will need to engage in strategic matchmaking, fighting opponents who can elevate his profile and showcase his skills to a wider audience. Each bout leading up to a potential clash with Usyk will play a role in building his reputation and establishing him as a serious contender in the heavyweight division. Fan engagement will be essential for Dubois as he moves forward. Building a loyal fan base can significantly impact a fighter's career, especially in terms of ticket sales, pay-per-view buys, and overall marketability. Dubois must leverage social media and public appearances to connect with fans, sharing his journey and ambitions while also addressing any criticisms head-on. Engaging with fans allows boxers to create personal narratives that resonate with the public. Dubois can share his training regimen, insights into his life, and his motivations for wanting to fight Usyk. By creating an authentic connection with fans, he can generate buzz and excitement around his potential matches. For fighters like Dubois and Usyk, legacy is a significant consideration. Each fighter aspires to be remembered not just for their wins and titles, but for their impact on the sport and the legacies they leave behind. A potential matchup between Dubois and Usyk could be pivotal in defining both of their legacies. For Dubois, defeating a champion like Usyk would not only elevate his status, but also cement his place in boxing history. It would mark a significant achievement in his career, showcasing his skills and determination. Conversely, for Usyk, successfully defending against a rising contender would further solidify his legacy as one of the greats in the heavyweight division. In conclusion, Daniel Dubois' confrontation with Alexander Usyk, following the latter's victory over Tyson Fury, has set the stage for a potential high-stakes matchup in the heavyweight division. While Dubois faced criticism for his actions, he has defended them as a strategic move to assert his ambitions and challenge the best in the sport. As both fighters navigate the complexities of their careers, the potential clash between them has become a focal point of interest for boxing fans and analysts alike. The road ahead for Dubois involves careful planning, skill enhancement, and engaging with fans, all while maintaining a clear focus on his ultimate goal of becoming a champion. The heavyweight division is rife with challenges and opportunities, and Dubois is poised to make a significant impact. As he moves forward, he will need to harness his ambition, connect with his supporters, and prepare meticulously for the challenges that lie ahead. The boxing world will be watching closely, eager to see how this narrative unfolds and what it means for the future of heavyweight boxing. With determination and strategic foresight, Daniel Dubois can navigate the landscape of the heavyweight division and position himself as a legitimate contender in pursuit of greatness. The journey is fraught with obstacles, but for Dubois, the chance to make history and etch his name in the annals of boxing is a dream worth fighting for. And that's it for our video. I would like to see what you think in the comments. Thanks and see you in the next video.